Crowds had been rushing the runway, trying to get on board planes, even clinging to aircraft as they taxied for takeoff.
Oluvannyuma lwa America olunaku lw'eggulo okusindika ennyonyi zaayo okutwala bannansi baabwe ababadde mu ggwanga lya Afghanistani okwetaasa olubambulira lw'abatalibani oluvannyuma lw'okuwamba gavumenti nga ne President wa Afghanistan abaddeko Ghani Ashraf yadduse mu ggwanga lino.
But thousands of Afghans, desperate for their turn, people who risked their lives to help the US mission. The Taliban now guarding the only way into the airport and so far letting only foreigners pass.
Olwaleero entambula z'ennyonyi zizzeemu ng'abantu 10,000 baagala okwabulira eggwanga.
The first French military aircraft arrived at Kabul airport as evacuation flights resumed on Tuesday, a day after chaotic scenes broke out. Our correspondent Sonia Ghazali, who works for France 24's French channel in Afghanistan, was set to be evacuated on Monday night from the French embassy.
Eggwanga lya Bufalansa y'emu ku nsi eziwaddeyo ennyonyi okutambuza abantu okubajja mu Afghanistan. Wabula olunaku lwa leero tezibadde za kulwanira nga kyabadde olunaku lw'eggulu.
Flights from Afghanistan's international airport were suspended on Monday as thousands of Afghans desperately tried to flee. Some attempted to cling onto planes as they took off, as others tried to scramble onto flights. Shots were fired as American soldiers tried to maintain order.
Ebifaananyi ebyalabise ku mikutu egy'enjawulo olunaku lw'eggulu ng'abantu balwanira ennyonyi gyawuniikiriza abantu bangi.
Reports of at least 7 deaths so far. The chaos left behind in this stricken country clear from the ground. And up above, these satellite images showing the massive crowds on the tarmac of Kabul airport.
Abatalibani bagamba wadde embeera eri mu ggwanga teziyiza muntu n'omu kufuluma kyokka bakola buli kisoboka okuzza embeera mu nteeko.
Forces continue to conduct operations, security operations at HKIA, and as I said earlier, we are in charge of air traffic control, and that includes with commercial contracted military air.
3,000 American soldiers have been mobilized at Kabul airport on Tuesday. That number is expected to double during the next week to help ensure the continuation of evacuations.
Olutalo wakati wa Taliban na Afghanistan lubaddewo okumala emyaka 20 ng'era bazze beekuba n'okuwamba ebibuga eby'enjawulo mpaka ku lunaku olw'Essande bawambye ekibuga ekikulu Kabul. Olwo ne President yabaddeko Ghani Ashraf n'ayabulira eggwanga lino.
The group declaring they're in full control, setting up checkpoints throughout the city. This is our first time out onto the streets of Kabul since the Taliban came to power. There are pedestrians, there are cars, people on bikes. The Taliban are out in force. You see them at different checkpoints around the city. But we've been driving for 5 minutes, and what's really noticeable,